ThriveCart reoccurring revenue. Let's talk about monthly reoccurring revenue. So I'm going to show you a script that will take all your ThriveCart data, normalize it to monthly results. Doesn't matter if it's daily, weekly, every 2 weeks, monthly, quarterly, every 6 month or annual subscription data. It'll normalize it down to monthly reoccurring revenue. So rather than get into the theory, let me just show you how it works. Let's dive right in. The way this script works is you're going to want to go into your ThriveCart account to get started and click on download CSV from your transactions, get all your history, and then come back here, upload it, submit, and it'll put it into a database. If for some reason it's too large, you're going to want to put that CSV file into the directory that this is installed. It will find it and upload it from there. So after that's taken care of, you're going to set up a webhook inside ThriveCart to call back to this script or send information to the script so it automatically updates going forward. Next step is products. You have to define which products you want to use by telling it which has a subscription, or do you want to exclude it. So this product here, I don't recall, but I definitely want to exclude it from my results. If I scroll down to the bottom, these are down here are one-time products. They are not subscriptions, so they get put at the bottom. There's nothing to do with it. They're just there for reference. So this is the product name, this is the product ID, this is the currency. I've also excluded this. This one right here is a monthly. This one I haven't added. I think I've got one annual that I'm listing here. Everything else shows up as monthly. So the reason I do that is for the next step. So when I define reports, singular or more than one, I've already told it what type of subscription it is or what's the length of the subscription. So those are the only ones that show up here as available. So I'm going to give a report or a name, optional description, give it a priority. The lower the number, the higher up it shows on your screen. In other words, it's the more important one. And then you can select one or many. So for instance, you can come in here, you can make an adjustment. For instance, I'm going to edit this. And I want to just point out, you can mix annual with monthly, 6 month. It will normalize the results for it. It will do the math. So for instance, if it's an annual product and it gets purchased, let's say on January, the money will get split up 12 ways across the next 12 months. I'm going to add another one in here. I don't know, let's put this one in with that along with the annual. So I'm going to choose both of those. I'm going to leave it as is. Go ahead and update it. So now I've blended monthly and annual into this other report. So I've got my reports defined. Now the only thing I have to do is just log in and check the screen. And I'll be honest here, I've kind of randomized the data, so it might not look right if you're paying attention, because if I just got one subscription, it should be flat. But for instance, this isn't flat, but it really should be closer to flat. I'm just randomizing the data. So this is the first one, which I said was exclusively monthly only, and it reports your revenue per month. This one has a combination of annual and monthly. And I want to point out something. Today is September 2018, but notice this shows December 2018. That's because this annual product was purchased on December of 2017, and then it got spread out over 12 months. So you may argue that, well, you can't count this yet, but it has been spent, and if it gets refunded, it'll simply get removed from this view at all. That's how you can display monthly reoccurring revenue from ThriveCart.